Okay, so now you might want to record a meeting on Zoom with your students possibly. Now there's a couple of ways you can record your lessons. Is you can actually use Zoom, or you can use a free screen recorder called Screencast-O-Matic, which is what I use all the time, and I've used Screencast-O-Matic to record these videos now. Now on Zoom you can see here that it's got a record feature, so you can record this straight away, and you can see that it started recording up here now. So you can carry on doing whatever you want to do. You can carry on with your lesson as normal, screen share as normal. So I may want the whiteboard here, possibly if I was teaching maybe some pseudocode to my students. So like for example, I might want to teach them about the outputs and so on, and carry on with my lesson as normal and just record, but the whole time it's recording. Okay, now sometimes when I'm recording, for example, I might get stuck with what I'm saying, or sometimes my mind goes blank. Well, if that happens, you can just simply pause the recording here. You don't need to start all over again. Okay, so now once we've stopped recording, what happens? Okay, so I'm going to put this in full screen mode now, and I'm going to stop recording. Okay, so now once the meeting ends, this is going to be basically done as an MP4 file. Okay, so an MP4 file, you can save that onto your Google Drive, or you can upload it to YouTube if you wish. But if you save it onto your Google Drive, for example, then you can post that as a link on Google Classrooms. So I'm going to end the meeting now. So I'm going to end my meeting for all. Obviously this is still going to be recording. You can see now this is going to convert into MP4. Okay, so it's doing that quite quickly. Now obviously that was only a 1 minute lesson, but the longer the lesson, then the longer it's going to take to convert it. Okay, so it says it's located in the recording folder. Right, so we'll just wait for that to finish. Right, so what it's done now is that it's actually in my documents. You may have, it looks like it's automatically made a Zoom folder in my documents. Right, so I'm assuming this is my MP4 recording. So let's take a look here. Right, so if we go back here, so I'm playing this now. Yep, we can see that's my MP4 recording. So that's that done. So that's brilliant. Right, so I'm going to just close that file. Right, now you can rename the file obviously. So I'm just going to rename this, and this could be my biology lesson for year 12. Right, now what I'm going to, whoops, I've accidentally gone out of there. Okay. There we go, Zoom, okay, my meeting, and there we go, is my biology lesson. Right, what I'm going to do with that now is I want to post that on Google Classrooms, obviously. So, now what I would advise is popping that into your, so I'm going to change over here to my work account, and I'm going to put that straight onto my drive. Okay, so my drive, I'm going to make a folder. Oh, I made a demo. I'm just going to put it in demo folder. Okay, so it's going to go in my demo folder. So drag and drop that in there, and then it will upload to my drive. Now, the trouble is with the MP4 files, you may have to wait a while. Okay, so as you can see, that was a 1 minute lesson, and that's creeping in right now. But obviously, if you've recorded, say, a 20-minute lesson, a 15-minute lesson, it is going to take a lot longer, so you have to be patient. So, now, how I do that is I'd simply go onto Google Classrooms. I'm going to go to my work Google Classroom so I can access the file. And then go to your lesson. Okay, so I'm just going to go into my Year 12 Computer Science lesson. No, actually, I'll go to Year 13 because I made the fake topic there, didn't I? So classwork, so online work, here we go. Just delete that so I don't confuse you. Yes, I want to delete it forever. And I'm going to go to create material, and I make sure I don't forget to select the topic here. So my online work, where have I put it? There we go. And put, I don't know, just whatever the lesson is, Monday's lesson. And then you can add, go to your Google Drive, and it will just come up in your recents. There it is. Okay, oh, see, it's got a very nice picture of me right there. Add, and then it's added. Okay, so now obviously that would be a useful feature if you do have a meeting with some pupils and other pupils cannot attend, so you can record the meeting. I would advise you to put it in your Works drive, because it's more secure than a public Google Drive, and upload it to the Google Classroom. Okay, so I hope that helps, and good luck.